Hey guys, Grim Gamer here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be episode 1 of my TV movie build series, and today we are starting the Vannacutt Psychiatric Institute for the Criminally Insane from the 1999 remake of House on Haunted Hill. I spent some time off cam to find a place where I wanted to build it, as the house is built on the side of a cliff, and trying to find cliffs that I like to build on was difficult to find. This is the only one that I was able to find that I even remotely liked. I will have to terraform some of the land around it, which I will admit that I am not the greatest at doing. But overall, I like the surrounding area, and I think I can make it work. For this build, I will be using a 3D model that I found online. The link to it will be down in the description. I found it on 3dwarehouse.com, and it's the most movie accurate to the 1999 film that I could find. There is another one on 3D Warehouse that is more based on the 2007 design of the house, which had changed, which most of it is the same, except for this area here, the main entrance. I just prefer the 1999 original main entrance. There we go. Now you can see it better. With the long staircase and the archways. So whenever I build this house, I usually start building from the cliff face to the back, or I guess it's the front door. And since I'm not 100% sure on what this rectangular building is right around here, I will be omitting it unless I can find a purpose for it, which I may use to house the redstone for all of the entrances that get blocked off. So to start, I will be working on this main front part of the tower here. For the windows, I will be doing them 2 blocks wide. And I won't have this big wall of blank space down going onto the cliff, as where I had found to build this isn't exactly the tallest area. So I will be roughly starting out with these bottom windows here at ground level of where I'm going to build, and then just build forwards to this front part of the tower. Alright, so now that we've got our model and where I'm going to be building it, there will be a lot of terraforming I will have to do. So, just to start out, actually, let me see if I can build going off this way. Yeah, this way. This way will go better. Alright. So, the center part will be 5 blocks wide. And it will be built right down into the mountain itself. right up to ground level. Build across, and then I'll fill that in after. And then this area, which will be the window, I don't know whether to call it accent, window accent, that sounds better, will be 2 blocks wide, and then on either side there is a 3-block wide gap, or not gap, I guess, wall. I need to fill this in. And then I will repeat the same design on the other side. So 2 blocks, and then 3. And then I'll just build these up for a second. And there we go. We got that front part down. Now, as I said, I will be basing those bottom sets of windows off where the ground level meets. Those windows are going to be more over in this area here. So we will continue building up the middle area until we reach the middle sets of windows. There will be 4 floors before them. So I do each floor as 3 windows tall. So just to have a visual, I will move. I will move this over here. So 1, 2, 3. And then, since I'm going to be putting redstone in between each floor, I'll do a 3-block gap in between each floor. 2, 3, 4, and there we go. This will mark where our first floor of windows will go. So I'll just build the rest of these walls up. And there we go. We have built up to the first row of windows on the center column. Now from here, it is another 8 floors up. Let me just double count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So there are 9 floors on this front part, including the one we just built. So 3. Oops. How many is that? 1, 2, 3. again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more. Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Now to build up. Oops. Fill in these windows. When I build in Minecraft, I usually start with the outside and then do the insides for buildings that are specific and based off of something. Where if I'm just casually building a house, I'll do the inside and build the walls around. So, this house is already looking like it is going to be pretty tall. I will be right back after building the rest of this front part off cam. Alright, and there we go. The front wall is finished. And now there is, or it's not quite finished, there's another 3 blocks that I have to add to either side that I almost forgot about. Oh dear. Caves. Gotta love them. Don't worry though, caves could hopefully be useful. Okay, and now just to build straight up for each of these. And I shall do this one. This straight up. Thought I was at the top. Not quite. Get rid of one of these blocks. And plop. 75, 90. 75, 90, 75, 90, 75, 90. Just gotta get back up to the top here. Gotta edit a couple of these numbers. Oops. 75 space 90. Ooh. And there's that one. Now for this one here, go from 95, 80. these fill commands really come in handy for these builds. Uh-oh. 9580. That's right. Got distracted for a second and panicked. 9580. Whoops. And it keeps pushing me off, but there we go. Now, usually I fill in these as well, but as I'm only doing the basic shell and outline right now, I'm not going to fill it in just yet. Just want to get the front part of the building planned out. Now, going back to the next wall where there's windows, I'm going to say it would be, looking at the model, about a 5-block gap before the next wall goes 3, 2, and then another 3. And then I will repeat that over here. 1, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, then another 1, 2, 3. So I will quickly build those up. Alright, so now I have built up the side walls with the other set of windows. Next, we just gotta build on over to the shortest part of the side walls. That matches up with where our main entrance is going to be, which will be just the top of it will be just around this area here. And that, I'm going to say, will be about so I'm going to say that this next wall is going to be, looks to be about double the size of this wall. So I'm going to put it at 10 blocks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it's about I would say do a window, it's not a window, so about 3, then a 1 gap, 2, another 1, 2. There we go. Oh, I didn't even see this here. here. Build it across. Build it up to this ground level here. And I'll build, oops, I'll fill that in. All right. So that gets built up to about here with 108. 108. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Build that across to there. Oh, I still have a long way to go for that wall. Oh, that's about... There we go. So how many blocks across did I make this? Actually, let me just do the 10 blocks back first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across. Then 108. And there we go. Wait a second. What's with this wall here? Oh, I forgot to fill in these windows. Blooper. Okay. go, that's all built in. Alright. I am just going to quickly fill in these walls. Alright, now that those walls are all filled in, I am going to start building the little area right about here that will be, I don't know whether they're like porches. I think it's like a balcony. It's never really seen in the movie except from the outside. Which, for the floor, I think I'll use calcite. Yeah, really liking this texture. Question, does it come in fences though? No, diorite. Guess from a distance it doesn't look too bad. Matches the rest of the color though, so. Oh, wait a second though, because there's going to be 1, 2, 3 wall. Oh, and then the pillars. Okay. And then window. How big are these windows? So, the first one, I will say 1, 2, 3 wall. And then the second one is about 5. 3, 4, 5. And then wall. 5. And then wall. Which means tree number 1 has to go. And since that tree looks like it was combined with this one, this tree will have to go anyway. Alright. And then about halfway there are columns, for which I'll just use quartz pillars. To build up to the ceiling. Since this is a door, there we go. Just wanted to connect those. And this one ends just off of here. just remove this floor because I'm going to need to get underneath it when I do the wiring for all the lights, which will be in a later video. I will leave the ones underneath the pillars though, so I know which ones to use. And I guess while we're on the subject of lights, I shall prepare some of these. All right. Ow, my elbow. I shall fill that in. Because that marks this roof. You know what? I'm going to do the redstone wiring while I am on it. And then just completely seal that in. Because I have a feeling these should probably check this to make sure it works. Where are these switches? There it is. There we go. So now I'll just fill this in. Actually, I want to try something. We're half slabs. Are there calcite half slabs? Nope. But there's diorite. Nah, I want andesite. I'm one of those weird people and like using these blocks frequently. Oops. Want to break up the whole pure whiteness of the outside. Give it a little variety. don't even mind if the light kind of comes through it, because that will just give it more of a spooky vibe. And it will give the lights those kind of, they're in the ceiling, but they also kind of hang off the ceiling kind of look. There we go. Oh, that one didn't activate. Because I didn't put a redstone on it. That was a me mistake. Alright, let's see. Time. There we go. And from a distance, oops. Even from a distance, that doesn't look too bad. Alright, and now I will just repeat this on the other side. Alright. So now I have most of the front all planned out. And the sides, oh, I gotta fill in that wall there. Fill in the sides here. But for today, made a lot of progress. And then there will be a lot more progress on the inside. Okay, I did put that window there. One of the windows weren't loading in, so I thought I forgot to do so. I decided to change out the concrete pillars in between the windows and switch them to window panes instead of the full glass blocks like I am using on these windows here. Only to give it a little bit of detail and just try to break up how white this building's going to be on the outside. But yeah, made a lot of progress. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.